All right, boys. Today we are ranking knife shapes, baby. This is a fully objective guide, like yeah, objectively correct, appropriate. Don't tell me otherwise. Here's the knives that we're going to be covering today, not in any specific order. We got the Bowie knife, the kukri, right? I've also heard it called a parang, but I'm not sure. Straight back knife, drop point, tanto, karambit, hawksbill, and the cleaver. Right, got some fucking bangers in here. The starting off with the Bowie, classic cowboy knife. You know, like two of these screenshots are from Red Dead. I mean, you can't go wrong with it. It was designed in 1820. That's a long time ago. That's old as shit. That was before we had Mexico. You know, like what? Where's Texas? Where is it? Gone. Also, peep the fits. The fits of the time period. That shit is fucking, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. I mean, it's just beautiful. I'd love to see it. Oh, this is a good part. The 1827 sandbar fight. Long story short, the brother of the guy who designed the knife murdered somebody on a sandbar on the Mississippi River. That shit's crazy. That's what made the knife popular. Name something more iconic than the Bowie knife for the American frontier. There are two contenders, right? Dysentery and the lever action repeater. Those are the two. S tier, goated knife. Goated knife. Can't go wrong with it. All right. We're going over the kukri, the parang. It was the standard weapon for the Gorkhali, I don't know if I'm saying that right, army in the 18th century under King. I'm butchering this. I'm not even gonna try to say it. Basically, the Nepalese military used them right pretty widely. It was the weapon of choice for them, and they had the motto of "better to die than be a coward." That goes so hard. Put that shit on a t-shirt. That goes hard as fuck. I mean, like, that is just... It was... The parang was designed to have the chop of an axe mixed with the slice of a knife, and frankly, in my opinion, it doesn't look like it does either of them very well. That I could see it... Honestly, it's probably a better chopper than it is a slicer. I feel like the slice, you want, like, the blade to be fully exposed. You know what I mean? Not kind of, like, tucked into that hook shape, right? Like, try cutting an onion with a parang, dude. You're gonna cut the shit out of yourself. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it would work out. Things get a little dicey here. The parang kukri was the knife of choice for ISIS beheadings. Unfortunate. Not cool. Very bad. So, and because of that, it's getting C tier, middle of the road. I think it could be better. Like, knife standards, it'd probably go like low B. You know, I feel like it's too far gone. It's too far past the realm of reinventing the wheel, you know? Moving on, straight back knife. Literally about as old as fire. This is like one of the first knife designs ever made. You could probably find one made from copper. It is the quote unquote standard knife of like the knife world. You can't go wrong. I mean, it is literally as middle of the road as it gets. Very unnotable, besides being super old. B plus. Oh man, the drop point. The drop point, baby. Super new for knife design standards, right? Everything that we've looked over until now has been from like the 1800s. And this puppy was designed in the 60s specifically to not puncture intestines while you're skinning an animal. I've never skinned an animal, so I don't know. I don't know if it works or not. I will say that off of vibe, it is my favorite knife. The knife that I chose to show in the bottom right is kind of pushing it. That's a little close to a straight back, not gonna lie. But like the design that I like is that top knife with that curve, you know, like the consistent curve that goes from the handle to the blade. Fucking that shit gets me going. It is very thick. All the drop points that I've seen are very thick at the tip. and it's super super sweet. I've never snapped a drop point tip, never. And I've done some crazy things. I've baton. I say crazy like cutting wood is crazy, but I've batoned wood with them. The super fine, no problem. Dropped them off of cliffs in the woods, been fine. I've never had a tip break, and I do some stupid shit with knives. This is actually a knife that I made. Not the blade. Full disclosure, not the blade. I put the handle on and made the sheath. Right, super dope. S tier, unbiased S tier, goated knife, knife blade shape. Because like that, just the curve of it, it's just so fucking mint, dude. Lovely. If you want to see me put a handle on that puppy, go ahead and check it out after this one. The Tanto. We're getting into dweeb territory here. Very much like wannabe samurai going on here. Wannabe samurai vibes. Funnily enough, was designed in the Heian period. I don't know how to say it. Very old. Designed for armor piercing, right? Like getting through thick leather and paper armor. And close quarters combat. Pretty cool. I don't know how the the blade shape is necessarily designed for close quarters. I could see the blade's length being close quarters designed, but the blade shape, like the shape of the tip, I think anything's gonna be fine. Number one choice for seppuku. If you don't know what that is, it's Japanese. I don't know how you wouldn't know what that is, but if you don't, it's a Japanese suicide ritual. A lot of dweebs fucking fantasize about it for some reason. I don't know. Anyways, D tier because the dweebs ruin it, and frankly, I don't see that doing much. Like, you know what? Actually, it probably should go up. We'll put it like middle of C tier. Just like as a knife, I'm sure it's fine. As a knife, but like the dweebs, they fucked it up, man. There's too much like weird shit around it and like suicide rituals and shit. I don't want my knife associated with that. Yes, the next dweeb knife. So these are super cool. The Karambit and Hawksbill, they kind of fall under the same like, hook knife category. And they are actually designed for agriculture, which is like from my understanding, they were used as basically small scythes and also probably trowels when needed. Fun fact, Camillus actually made them for soldiers in World War II, which is crazy to me. I don't know what a soldier would need this for, that a Bowie can't do. Bonus here, those CSGO skins, that's probably one of them, with like the fucking lightning and all the cool shit. Thousands of dollars for CSGO skins. Those motherfuckers made a lot of money. Not the people holding the skins, but the people selling the skins. A lot of money. Gotta give it a B- for utility. I don't see this working as like a regular, normal knife. Like, try to cut a steak with that thing, dude. You can't. It's not gonna work. You're gonna have to like hold the steak up. Like, you can't use it on a cutting board. You're gonna have to like hold the steak up and try to, and like they're supposedly like fighting knives. I don't know. Mids. They might even be C+. The cleaver, the old classic. Dude, this thing is sick. It knows exactly what it is. Like, it only chops, and that's like all it does. It's used in cinematics like Friday the 13th. It's gonna go right through bones. It does not care. It's just gonna chop them out. I mean, honestly, this is probably the best mix between axe and knife that we have, because you definitely can use cleavers to like slice vegetables, whereas the parang I feel like would get a little weird. Anyways, yeah, S tier, definitely below the Bowie, but S tier for sure. Definitely a classic knife. All right, well, those are popular knife shapes ranked. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you agreed with the list or not. Put it down below. Obviously, you have to agree because it is correct. Thanks for watching. Bye.